Hello, this is Paranormal Experience. Today I wanted to cover something about Shane Dawson. This YouTuber that Pop Blast. They made a video claiming that Shane Dawson was a pedophile. First of all, the original title, because I watched the video when it was the original title. I can't speak. Who said Shane Dawson is a pedophile? Here's proof. Then they changed it to, I think Shane Dawson. Oh my God, I can't speak. I'm sorry. I think Shane Dawson. They changed the title to I think Shane Dawson is a pedophile. Which, if you were subscribed to Shane Dawson, you would know it was totally taken out of context. So, here's the actual clip that Shane Dawson shows on this video here.
And I'm like, oh God, I want to see. I don't arrest it. I know, but I didn't want to see child porn. But I just wanted to see, like, okay, let me pretend like I'm a pedophile for a second. Okay, by the way, just for the record, police, I have nothing to do with this. I didn't know this. Like, you can literally get arrested for saying. I know. Let me.
He looks very uncomfortable, doesn't he?
So I typed in naked baby. First of all, I don't understand why anybody would be turned on by that. Yeah. But that's the first good thing you said. But they were sexy. I'm kidding. Okay, back to the Instagram. So if I look at this. Hi. I wanted to play that clip in full. I mean.
You play that clip in full. That's a nice spot to cut. He's about to give a statement now. So let's play that. I watched the video already full before. So.
That moment, especially in full. Just for context, because that seems to be missing nowadays.
That's true.
I cannot believe that I am having to make this video. I cannot believe that this is happening. I'm going to start by saying I am not a fucking pedophile. I, Shane Yaw, my real name, go on record saying I am not a fucking pedophile.
Okay, so he's obviously really mad, angry. I would be too. You were on there. Let's continue watching this.
Got it? Great. Here's my statement. Everybody's saying, Shane, make a statement. There's my statement. I'm not a fucking pedophile. It's disgusting that people are saying I'm a fucking pedophile because of some shitty-ass fucking jokes from 6 years ago on a podcast. Now let me explain a little bit more. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to apologize first. I am sorry that I used to make really shitty fucking jokes. I am sorry that I was so fucking, insecure and playing this character of this guy who's crazy and will say anything and tries to make people laugh by shocking them. That was my thing. That was what I did on YouTube. A lot of people now don't know that. If you started watching my videos more recently, you might not know that. But back in the day, 2008 to 2012-ish, maybe 2013, that was my thing. I thought it was so... I loved the feeling of making somebody shocked and laugh because they couldn't believe what was coming out of my mouth. I wasn't confident enough to make smarter jokes. I was making the easy jokes. I was playing crazy stereotypical characters. I was doing shit that was racially insensitive. I was doing shit that was homophobic. I was doing shit that could be considered fat-shaming. I was doing some fucked up, comedy stuff that I'm not proud of. I've changed so much as a person and as a creative and a director and a writer and stuff. The stuff that I was saying back in those times, I would never say now. Ever. Because I don't think that's funny. Listening to that clip just now, I didn't laugh. I didn't think it was funny. But when you hear that clip, you hear my co-host laughing was my goal. I wanted to always make her shocked and laugh. That was our thing. Our thing was like, oh, I'm going to say something super crazy to get her to be like, oh my God, Shane, you can't say that. Like, that was our thing. And if you listen to the podcast for years, you would know that. That clip started circulating today. But they cut it up. Basically, there's a clip right now called Shane Dawson is a pedophile. And then it says proof. First of all, that's illegal. You can't say somebody's a pedophile and say you have proof when they're not. There's a lot of legal words I don't know, but I think there is a word for that. Defamation of character? I don't know. I'm not on CSI.
It's slander. For sure, anyway. Okay, let's continue. He'll be making a state, and then something else that I just can't speak right now. I'm so sick. Oh. When I saw that video by Pop Blast, I was angry. I couldn't believe it. I know it's taken out of context. I know I've been watching him for at least 2 years, if I'm remembering right. So, and you could tell he was not being serious. He was kidding around, joking about it. He'll be saying something about what happened to him when he was younger. He said he talked about it, but I've never seen a video about it. Let's continue to watch.
I don't know, but it seems illegal to me to call somebody a fucking pedophile knowing that they are not, or at least not having actual proof. So before I get into that clip, I want to start with their other piece of proof. That when I saw it, I assumed that people would be like, oh, this is a joke. Like, oh, this whole video is a joke. Because one of their pieces of proof was taking a picture of me and Ryland, my boyfriend, and then a picture of me and Lisa, my ex, circling their faces and saying, they look like babies. They have baby faces. Shane's a pedophile.
That's the stupidest thing I've heard. And that's not proof at all. Can you?
I'm gonna let that sink in. That was one of their pieces of proof for calling me something as disgusting as a pedophile. So of course, when the clip started circulating on Twitter, they would cut that part out. Because the person posting it on Twitter would be like, that's crazy, let's cut that out.
Okay, I thought he'd say this about what happened to him when he was younger, but it must be a little further in. I'm not going to fast forward because I don't know where it's at, really.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's where my head's at. Now let's talk about the actual clip. So, 6 years ago-ish, I probably should have looked that up. Let me get an exact date.
I'm not going to get it out.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I think 2012-ish. Yes, 2012-ish.
Ooh,
this was from an episode of my podcast, right? So in the podcast, I'm telling a story about a little girl I saw in real life who was, like, had makeup on and, like, the whole shebang. She was like a dance mom type of vibe. I don't know exactly what to call it, but that's what it was. And she was on Instagram, and she was posting, like, really, like, creepy selfies. And her dad was helping her, and it was fucking creepy. And it was, like, weird, right? So, of course, I take that story, and I talk about it on the podcast. Now, of course, what they didn't also show in that video clip is me talking about how fucking creepy it was. But then I started making jokes about it, because that's what I did back then. I would make crazy jokes. That sucked. So I was saying, you know, well, she was sexy. But then right away I'd be like, I'm just kidding. Of course, when they posted that, they would cut out the I'm just kidding. Yeah. Or, for example, they're saying, oh, Shane talked about Googling naked babies, which, by the way, I never did. Like, I was making a joke and telling a story and lying and being like, well, I Googled naked babies. Of course I didn't Google fucking naked babies. I'm busy. I don't have time to Google fucking naked babies. And that's gross and weird. But I made the joke. And then, of course, I said, first of all, I said I wasn't looking for child porn. They cut that out. Then I said, after that, I don't know why anybody would be turned on by babies. And they cut that out. Oh, but of course, they cut all those out, added scary music, Google image search pictures of little girls, which is creepy, by the way, whoever edited that video, and made it seem like this creepy conspiracy, but not even a conspiracy, because they said it was a fact. They said Shane Dawson is a...
Her father, I was going to say that their channel got deleted, Pop Blast, so I was going to play bits of that video for you, but it's no longer on YouTube, because their channel is gone, but I'm kind of happy that they're gone. No, they kind of use their kid to say sorry, and they want them to hang, spend this days, and I'm just so kind of stirred by that. Kind of makes me think they're trying to, I don't know how to say this, they're trying to, I keep turning this camera, shoot, they keep, I just can't speak at all lately. Blah 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 blah. His video has quite a few views here. Those people are over 3.5 million. What's a billion? Now they're trying to say that Logan Paul manager paid him to make that video. Which could be possible, but I really don't believe. I think they're trying to use it as an excuse. They were getting mad shade. A lot of people did not believe that at all. No, I wouldn't either. Let's continue.
Pedophile in the title. So I was like, I need to talk about this because I talk about child molesters in Hollywood a lot on my channel. It's something I'm very passionate about.
Yeah, I watched those videos already too. So why would he expose pedophiles if he was in one himself? I think I should put that. Let me rephrase that. Why would he expose them if he had, like, you'd say, evidence that they could use against him? Maybe people in Hollywood are trying to distract. Want to make a distraction, so they're not. I can't speak. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let's just continue. I can't get my mind straight right now because I'm so sick.
And I'm not going to turn this into like a Me Too moment or like a feel bad.
Okay,
I'm not going to.
Here we go. Now I was going to say what happened to him when he was younger. When I heard this, it made me really sad.
Turn this into that because that's not what I'm trying to do with this. But you guys know, I've talked about it so much on my channel. I was molested. You know this. I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate.
I wonder, does it crazy, jokes he made about his uncle, is that what he's talking about, or, I'm not sure. I'd have to maybe do a little more research and look that up.
Passionate about shedding light on the fact that there are people in Hollywood that have molested kids and have been arrested for it and are still working in Hollywood. That's proof. And that's fucked up. And that's what people should be focusing on. But instead, they're focusing on a YouTuber who made a stupid joke and calling him a pedophile. Like, to me that seems not only crazy, but also distracting from the real issues that are going on right now, right under our noses. But whatever. So I think that's why it hurts the most, is having my name put next to the word pedophile is actually, like, the most triggering and the most heartbreaking thing I've literally ever seen. I've been called everything. I've been on YouTube for a long time.
He's been on YouTube for 13 years. Since 2005, I believe. I'm going to tell you just a blade in a little bit.
And I think I'm rambling, and I think I've already said this, but for those of you who might be new, or who might have just started watching or something, and you're probably like, oh my god, Shane, I just heard this thing, and I listened, and you were talking about sexy girls and laughing, and I'm making this video more for you guys, because people who've been watching me for a long time know, like, how much I've grown and changed, and how much my videos have changed, how much my humor has changed.
Yeah, it definitely has changed. So I've watched a lot of his older videos already. So I'm gonna end this here, and now we're gonna take a look at his torso blade. I don't have much time left to talk. Okay, here we go. Here's that A grade. I have no grade at all. Okay, as you can see, if the new subscribers to be all red here. He's gained so far today over 15,000 new subscribers. So this is not affecting his social blade at all, or subscriber count, which I believe is good. There's a lot of people that didn't believe what they... I'm trying TV there. They don't believe that he's actually a pedophile, and I don't either. Yeah, my throat is bothering right now. I just wanted to... Let's watch it live for a few seconds here. How do I do that now? Here we go. Okay, last night I checked this. It was... Oh, I did. Not jumping. Went down a little bit. Yes, usual. Last night when I checked it, it was at 11,722,000. I watched it go to that. Much a little higher, I think. 22,000. Yeah, 11. I think it was 11,700. Yeah, 722,000. It's put up and down now. So it really is affecting his subscriber count. He's still in the green. I think it's fantastic. Okay, now we'll go over to Bobby Burns' video. I have to go back to it all the way to 0. We're not gonna watch the whole thing either, so you see people are supporting Shane. Jacqueline Glenn, she got a video titled Jane Dawson Not Guilty. Garrison talked about it, but I haven't watched his video yet. Okay, I wish there was more on this side here. There was a lot of videos recording Shane already. Okay, let's watch part of this video. I'm gonna have to clip it so I can. Okay, I'm gonna clip the video right here. So we'll be back in a few seconds here. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, let's watch Bobby Burns' video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna watch most of it, but here we go.
Video than usual. Shane Dawson. He just got hit with some ridiculous accusations, just crazy accusations from a source that has literally no proof, no actual proof of anything. It's an incredibly frustrating situation. He's like #1 trending on the, I don't know if it's he was on the trending page and the Twitter moments. He was on the top of both of those. And it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. The guy changed the title. Now it's, I think Shane Dawson is a pedophile. Here's my proof. That's not what that video was titled. I downloaded the video before he changed the title. It was called Shane Dawson is a pedophile. Here's the proof. I knew downloading it would come in handy. So
yeah, definitely did come in handy. That's why I mentioned it earlier, because I watched it when it was the original title, Shane Dawson is a pedophile, which is not true at all. Okay, now let's continue. Be a cop. Okay, let's continue. Where's the part of?
They changed that. So this channel, about 16 hours ago, uploaded this video to over.
You can bleep out the name of the channel where you said it's Hot Blast. They're no longer a thing, so I'm just gonna say the name.
100,000 views. I'm not going to be linking to it down in the description. Don't want to give this motherfucker any more exposure than he already has. Actually, no. I'm going to blink out his name. No, I'm going to bleep it out whenever I said it earlier. You don't get any exposure, motherfucker. So they made this video about Shane.
He is bad too. Oh, twice. Okay, one hit.
Claiming that he is a pedophile, and they use some unbelievably out of context clips from a podcast where he is making some very racy, offensive jokes. And that's all he's doing. But they took those jokes, cut out all the laughing, and all of the parts where he's saying he's joking. Obviously, I'm not a pedophile. Being a pedophile isn't good. That's not a good thing. People shouldn't do that. But they cut all those parts out. And now that video has been shared thousands and thousands and thousands of times. There was the video on YouTube, which is already to over 100,000 views. Someone cut a big chunk out of even that video and uploaded that video to Twitter, and that's where it's really taken off. It uses Rylan and Lisa's faces. Hey guys, so this is a slightly different video than usual. Shane Dawson.
I'll be editing it out.
He just got hit with some ridiculous accusations. Just crazy accusations from a...
Okay, we're gonna fast forward it again, find where it's at. Where's all the 15 seconds here?
For 100,000 views, I'm not going to be linking to it down in the description. Don't want to give this motherfucker any more exposure than he already has. Actually, no, I'm going to blink out his name. No, I'm going to bleep it out whenever I said it earlier. You don't get any exposure, motherfucker. So they made this video about Shane claiming that he is a pedophile.
Well, I'm going to say that I'm going to have to edit out part because it's showing my face. And I don't want to show my face on camera. You know, I'm kind of behind the camera. You can see most of my face still, so that's why you're going to see a little clip there. No. Okay, let's continue.
And they use some unbelievably out of context clips from a podcast where he is making some very racy, offensive jokes. And that's all he's doing. But they took those jokes, cut out all the laughing, and all of the parts where he's saying he's joking. Obviously, I'm not a pedophile. Being a pedophile isn't good. That's not a good thing. People shouldn't do that. But they cut all those parts out. And now that video has been shared thousands and thousands and thousands of times. There was the video on YouTube, which is already to over 100,000 views. Someone cut a big chunk out of even that video and uploaded that video to Twitter, and that's where it's really taken off. It uses Rylan and Lisa's faces.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. Using Lisa's face right here
as part of the proof.
I need to click. Here's Rylan. What do you mean by baby face? Do you mean youthful, or they're the same age as Shane, aren't they? I believe they are. They're very close.
because they look kind of like babies. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is just some of the fucking dumbest shit I've ever heard. This is...
I agree here. It's beyond dumb. It's very stupid. Because that is not proof. Freaking not proof. Where's my mouse at? There we go.
So fucking weird. How is this even real?
I'm just so disappointed in humanity right now.
I understand if you hear that someone is a pedophile, that is totally something you should look into if that's something that you can affect in any way. But if you don't know what you were talking about, if you have not done any research whatsoever or actually read anything or actually watched the content in question, don't fucking tweet about shit. Don't tweet about things you don't know about. That stigma. Fuck, dude. Like on Twitter, look at this. Look at this fucking shit. So, right here on the screen we have the Twitter moment of Shane Dawson, which, by the way, is still trending. We thought it had...
Okay, this is showing the stuff on Twitter now, and it's going to show you how very deep Shane's video he made about the rumors. Okay, let's continue. Let's hit K, so up again.
A bit taken off, but if you go right there, middle of the fucking screen, the title of this fucking Twitter moment is "People are accusing YouTuber Shane Dawson of pedophilia," which, fine, yes, they technically are. That is true. That is something that's happening. But they don't have the video where he explains what's going on. It's not the first tweet. It's not the second tweet. It's all the way down here. If you're on the phone, that's like, well, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 swipes over on the Twitter moment before you get to any kind of actual defense against what he's being accused of. That's ridiculous. Like, you can't do that. That's fucking insane. That's like, I don't even know what, no, it's like making a Twitter moment, accusing someone of pedophilia, and then putting their defense 14 tweets down. That's what it's like. It's so fucked the way they put this together. They very clearly have the video, because they did put it as the 14th tweet down. Even if it was the third tweet. But not that many people are going to swipe over 14 times through the story. Someone will just see Shane Dawson, pedophile, 2 out of context quote jokes are the first 2 things. And then we have someone saying he makes jokes with a lot of dark humor, which can be easily taken the wrong way by people, but there are some things that he has said and done that can be questionable in regards to children. That's the first 3 things, with absolutely no defense, until we get to the 4th tweet, which is Shane saying, "My jokes was taken out of context." There's not the link to the video, there's nothing actually fully explaining what's going on. I'm really fucking pissed right now, and I can't believe that this is all going the way it is. He's an amazing dude, and the fact that this is happening to him sucks. Like, it really...
Okay, I'm in here. But I can't believe this either, so... I wonder if I waited... Someone will wait 6, 7 years. I'm not sure how long that you've been to that podcast. Or that podcast episode, I should say. Because they wanted to wait till you... I think someone would if someone actually thought he was sincere, they probably would have revealed it earlier on, not wait 6 years or 7 years to do it. You know, when I saw that, it really pissed me off. I watched another video that claiming that Shane was a pedophile, and it was really similar to the other video. All I can say is you can't believe everything you see on the internet. Oh my god, I'm reflecting in the screen there. I would say that I'm glad that channel's gone. That tried to expose Shane with fake crap. 'Cause this is ridiculous. I just want to say that I can tell if someone is a pedophile or or have bad intentions, because what I am, I'm an empath, and you think that the psychic twins would get a vibe that were even true at all, about Shane and Dawson. No, I had this instinct, I could tell when my one cousin was pedophile, and then 6 months later he was arrested. He was caught with a child, and he looked at his computer and he had child pornography on it. I got a bad vibe when I saw him with my other little cousin. His mother was with him. He was talking to him, and I just got a bad vibe. I gotta get more behind the camera so I'll get their face. They're reflecting in the screen there. Trying to get the words I want to say, but I can't. This is ridiculous. Like, I had other instances I could tell when someone was not pure with good intention, This one guy lived near my mom, hanged out with a few times. He got touchy-feely. I could tell by the minute I saw him he was a creep. Then my dad's one best friend's boyfriend, he was a fucking creep too. I know them, and I saw him as well. Yeah. I'll be mentioning that later. My video will be posting next about this. And my mother's boyfriend's friend, or called cuz, he's a fucking creep too. Till the minute I saw him. And I'll explain that more in my video too as well, how I know that. I could relate to Shane a lot. This dark stuff that's going on right now, not about the accusations about what happened, when he's younger. Well, this is it. If you're a supporter of Shane, if you know Shane a long time, you know he wouldn't do this. You know he'd be joking, of course, because he has someone with a dark sense of humor. This went beyond, though. Well, bye. That's all I can say. So, bye for now.